welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Kyrie 2010. We are continuing on with DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition. So we are on the last mission. We are going to be closing out Dante's side of his story, and then we will be continuing on with Virgil's story. So I'm super excited, but first, viewer discretion is advised. This gameplay is rated M for mature. If you're under the age of 18, you probably should not be watching this. But if you're watching it anyways, I can't stop you. You have been warned, and there's nothing more I can do for you. If you're interested, I would definitely go check out my rated T for teen games or my rated E for everyone games. Those are kind of your fitting games, but if you are just a, I don't know, a mischievous child and wants to watch this, go for it, I guess. It's up to you. You have been warned. There's a little bit of action on the side, a little bit of fighting, a little bit of gore, and a little bit of on the side. But if you choose to continue watching after this point, that's on you. So, without further ado, let's dive into this game. I also do not claim this as a Devil May Cry game. It's a terrible reboot, and it's just bad. It's really bad. So we are doing Dante's last and final mission of his story, and then we'll be moving on to Virgil, and then after Virgil, we'll be moving on to Devil May Cry. Maybe, I think by this point in time, I should have Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 for the PlayStation 4, but we'll see. If not, I might start something else up, but we'll see. Alright, so here we go. Let's dive into the final mission of Dante's story.
What's happening?
Limbo has collapsed into the real world. What was once hidden is now laid bare for all to see. Revolution is in the air.
I never believed I'd live to see this day.
Just the beginning of the end for the demons. Mankind would be free.
Yes. Free from the demons. The path is clear for us to rule.
What did you just say?
The path is clear for us to rule.
To rule what?
This. Everything.
Virgil.
You mean like Mundus?
No. No. We'll be nothing like Mundus. We'll respect our subjects, not enslave them.
Subjects.
He means you. He means humans.
I thought we were fighting for freedom.
It was his freedom we were fighting for, not yours.
Don't be so simplistic. Humans are frail. They're like children. They need protection. Not just from others, but from themselves. We, you and I, have saved them.
You and I saved them?
Who else?
A human.
Cat was useful, but
Useful.
Cat saved my life. Cat held out under torture to keep your existence a secret. Cat led us through the tower to Mundus's lair. We would have failed 20 times over if it weren't for her.
listen. If you can't see the chaos that humans will cause, if you don't want the responsibility of protecting them, then stand aside. I'll rule alone.
I didn't help you destroy Mundus so that you could take his place. I can't let you do this, Virgil.
And I can't let you stop me, brother. Stand aside.
Don't do this.
Virgil, please.
Stay out of this!
I mean, Virgil has good intentions, but he does have a good point. But I agree with Dante at the same time. I always wondered why the boys never saw eye to eye, why the brothers always fought, you know. I mean, I know it was over power. Virgil wanted power, and Dante just wanted to just protect the human race in the original games. This fight is deja vu of the third game. Yeah, in Devil May Cry 3, we will be fighting Virgil once again. So, just so you know, look forward to seeing this fight again. Because this game was this fight is based off of the third game's fight. But I like this fight too. I don't know. Supposedly Cat's supposed to be by this trash can over here, but we've been fighting next to this trash can for a while. Sorry, Virgil. I won't let you in.
Sorry,
I apologize.
Brother. Don't be.
I mean, I love you both equally, but come on. Pimby attack stuff. Grab me up the freaking wall. There we go. Come on, boys. Quit fighting. Why not? You're freaking brothers, for goodness sakes. The Devil May Cry 3 game and redid it.
It's not too late. Yes, it is.
It's deja vu for this. It's kind of funny. When I sat here and I played this for the first time ever, I was like, oh my god, this fight is so deja vu.
I am begging you. Please stop. For me.
got his white hair now.
The world is under my protection now.
You've chosen the wrong side. You're not human, Dante. You never will be. I loved you, brother.
It's kind of like deja vu with Sparta and Mundus. If this was a real Devil May Cry game, which it's not.
I don't know who I am anymore.
I know exactly who you are. You are Dante. Nothing more and nothing less.
We're gonna skip the credits because I don't want to get copyrighted for the music. The music's amazing though, by the way, for this game. Play it at full blast. You'll love this game. So... you'll love it then too. But yeah, that's this last ending fight was basically Devil May Cry 3's ending as well. Little butthead for putting his hand behind her butt. What a sly character. Anyways, if you want to watch the credits will actually show you all of behind the scenes, which is neat and cool and everything else and how they did things. If you're interested in doing that, but since I don't want to get copyrighted for the actual cutscene or the actual music itself, I decided to cut it out. It's pretty much what I've been doing for all my games. The creators, I mean, I want to sit here and literally talk about it for a few minutes. The creators did try to reboot this game. In my opinion, they went the wrong way about it. They changed Dante into half angel, half human. In the original Devil May Cry game, he was half human, half demon, which is perfectly fine and makes perfect freaking sense because that's where the original games went. Then they decided to strip Dante of his original personality and give him a fresh start, but I still didn't care for this Dante. I really didn't. If he was a whole separate character, he's a decent character, but not for the Devil May Cry series. Virgil was never a gun person whatsoever, except for one time in Devil May Cry 3 that they used a gun together. And he literally said, we'll do it your way. It's not my thing, but we'll do it your way. Virgil's always about honor, integrity, and he was entirely stripped of this, entirely. I mean, I understand what they were trying to do with the deja vu last fight of the fight that we just did, basically, was to copy the Devil May Cry 3 fight. And I sat there and I shook my head and I was like, haven't played this fight before, you know? So, that is basically it. That's entirely it for Dante's section of the gameplay. The next piece is Virgil's downfall, which we'll take a quick little look at real quick. There is no data for it whatsoever, but we'll get the data at least somewhat started. So we'll do a new game, obviously. We'll do human. So yeah, we'll be doing this one next. So be on the lookout for these videos as well. This is basically after the fight between Dante and Virgil himself. I think I can actually, can I skins? Let's see. We have different types of skins for Dante, or for, excuse me, Virgil. We have his beaten up look. We have his classic Devil May Cry 3 look, which looks a little pale to me. And then eventually we'll get another form after you beat the game as well. So, yeah. Can we start it without actually starting the game? Because if we start the game, I'm going to be sad. Yeah, show all tutorials. Please don't start the game play just yet. Because if we do...